Welcome to Heron Island. Heron Island is a coral cay located on the southern Great Barrier Reef, about 80 kilometres northeast of Gladstone. It's known for its spectacular coral reef and rich marine biodiversity. The island is only about 800 metres in length and 300 metres wide and is a nesting site for green and loggerhead turtles as well as a sanctuary for many species of birds. Day 1. We arrived at about 12:30. We headed to Bailey's bar and had some lunch and then got straight into the water. We got into our room at about 3 p.m, freshened up and finished off the rest of the day with some beverages, listening to the band play and watched the sunset. Day 2. I woke up at around 6 a.m. before the kids and headed to the beach for a morning dip and watched the sunrise. The kids and Dad headed down at about 6:30. The kids seen some starfish and played in the water a little while. We got some brekkie and then headed back to the water around 10 a.m. for a swim and out for a snorkel. We saw some cowtail rays and all sorts of coral and fish. Later on we went for a little walk out to the channel and watched the sunset along the way.
Look, Kenny. Say hello. Keep going.
Day 3. Breakfast was first up today. After that, we then headed for a walk on the jetty at around 7:40 a.m. We saw some big schools of fish hanging around, some spotted eagle rays and another cowtail ray. You'll see in one of these videos coming up our shadows with some fish and the ray in the background. I thought that was pretty cool. At about 10:30, we headed to Shark Bay, which is an area on the opposite end of the island. It's a stunning spot. And we obviously went for another snorkel. We stayed here until about 3 p.m. The tide was low by then and we went for one last dip right before we left. Daddy?
Yeah.
Say cheese.
There's a turtle.
Day 4. We were lucky enough to have families staying all close together and they helped out a lot, so me and Robbie could head out in the water together. So we got up at 6 a.m, snuck out and headed out to the Shipwreck. It was super cool seeing this. Apparently it's about 140 years old. We got back at around 8 a.m, had the usual breakfast and headed back to Shark Bay at about 12 p.m. and hung out for a while. We headed out a bit further on a snorkeling boat at 2:30. We were hoping to see some manta ray but didn't quite get to catch them this time, so just had a nice snorkel and some more depth. We ended the night off with the kids taking over the dance floor to the live band.
Tell them. Where are ya? There you are. Where is he gone? There he is. Peekaboo. Oh, where? Where are ya? Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
She became a wife. She said good day. I disappeared. Said sliding away. Said sliding away. You know the near destination, the more you said sliding away.
And day number 5, our last day unfortunately. The Easter Bunny must have hitched a ride to the island and delivered some goodies for the kids. He also came for a visit and they got to do an Easter egg hunt. While the kids did some Easter craft, we had to go out for one last snorkel. Crazy that we weren't all snorkeled out by now, but there was one last spot we hadn't gone to yet, and that was out past the Shipwreck. It was a fair distance out into the deeper water. We saw so many fish species, turtles, clownfish, yellow trumpet fish, all sorts of cool species. We got back to the Bailey's bar at around 12:40 and hung out and had some beverages until, like I said, unfortunately we were ready to get back on the ferry to leave at 12:30. We hope you've enjoyed watching our trip to Heron Island. Please give us some love by liking, sharing, subscribing if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on our next adventure, which by the way is very soon.